Rancor's Brothel presents The Big Sleep. A Cthulhu Mythos 5e adventure.
Hey, Grumpy Gills, how you feeling?
Pretty good.
Pull a cat maneuver, knock it over.
Cool. When you dive down, bud, you do notice some shimmering coins on the ground.
I didn't say I was going to the bottom.
You can still see in the dark. You can still see underwater.
Oh, okay.
You see at the bottom. You do see coins of varying color. Scattered about as if people were, tossing in wishes.
Like you do in a well.
Yep.
Get the gold ones.
It's our time down here. Do me a favor and roll me a con saving throw.
I see we let them go first and see what the dangers are.
Oh, that's a single digit.
But he was a gentleman when he rolled it.
I was. 8.
With the modifiers an 8?
Yeah.
With our OP characters is an 8?
You begin getting very sleepy.
In the white room.
Very quickly.
With black curtains.
You look down and you go, ooh, coins. And you go, ooh, what the fuck's going on? And everything starts to slowly tunnel vision for you. The two of you that can see your aquatic friend has kind of just stopped moving and is kind of looking down at his hands.
He rolls over and starts floating belly up.
Oh, no.
Anything the two of you would like to do before we move forward?
I'd see what happens next. I'm not excited about getting in the water.
I mean, am I just becoming sleepy, or am I becoming, just
Dead.
disoriented?
Yes.
Is he tripping?
Yes.
Okay. That's a difference.
It's... You've never drank the, what was it, the elixir of Zoth before, but
You don't know that.
you're starting to feel
You know where I've been.
You're starting to feel some effects, most of which, from what you know, is sleepiness.
That is true.
So you're getting really sleepy, very numb in the face.
You're not a cleric, are you?
He's
the
Not
cleric.
at all.
He is the cleric.
Purify food and drink.
I would need to rest to get that spell.
Holy water.
What is the cat doing? Just watching the people do their thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. As the bucket comes down and it scoops up some water and comes back up. And as that happens, the woman continues to add bits of this green elixir into the well.
Is she right on the edge?
She's pouring it into the well.
Sweet. Because
So
you said it's 30
we're-
feet. You said it was 30 feet.
Basically,
across,
where I've
right?
drawn them on this little sketch is fairly accurate. Right along the edge, kind of back in the back, and a little in the middle there.
So she is.
One of them is just kind of holding the boat.
She's on the
off
edge.
to the side.
She's on the edge, right? So she's on the edge of the well.
Yeah,
Or
absolutely.
is she in the well?
She's not in the well. She's standing along the edge of it on that side where that landing is.
Right, but she's leaning over. She's leaning over into the water.
She is holding a barrel with a spigot over the water.
She's extended.
Somewhat, yes.
Okay. So it's 30 feet across, right?
Correct.
So if I were to take a couple of steps and also extend my body over, we would be 30 feet apart from each other, right?
Accurate.
Okay, and they
You
are
have to roll a stealth roll. To
unaware of me?
If you succeed in the stealth roll, that you'll be unaware of you.
See, I'm not trying to stealth.
That's how you become unaware.
Well, no, she doesn't see me right now.
That's because you're at the doorway. I have not moved either of the two of you. These are the only two that have walked into this room and done a thing.
Yeah, stealth I'm sure is going to go great for me. No, but she's unaware of me, right?
Right now.
Okay. Yeah. Plus the minus, right? I throw a javelin.
All right, go ahead and roll it. I'll let you roll it.
I mean,
she doesn't know you're
it's
there.
Disadvantage because I'm behind, but it's advantage because she doesn't know I'm there. So I'm rolling flat roll.
Sure.
Yeah, why not? Let's see what happens.
It's not a terrible roll.
12.
What are they under? Of course, there are things that are not in this book. I printed out a bunch of shit for the monster manual. For scouts and cultists.
Just trying to argue for advantage on that throw.
All this. No, I understand what you're doing.
Javelin's 30 feet. I was hoping it was like 40 or 45.
You said 12?
Yes.
Just hits.
5 points of damage.
Oh, you hit her. She falls back, but she is alive. The barrel tumbles into the water. And she screams. You may now roll for initiative, I suppose.
Wait, the entire barrel fell in?
Yeah, the barrel just falls in. She has to let go of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
19.
that's not too bad.
I'll just put them all in the same inish. Ooh, it's 1, 2,
Didn't
and
really
3.
want to get in the water.
Cody.
10.
Troy.
18.
Flynn.
19.
Alex.
8.
God damn. So Flynn, you get to start us off. Then,
All right.
Then it's Troy. Then Cody. Then Alex, and then me. Which does not spell cat me F this time.
No. It's not a good omen. Let's go ahead
So
and...
number 1, I will say, has 5 damage on her now.
Okay.
1,
Threw a
2,
javelin
3.
through her arm.
So you are probably closest to number 1 who just got hit.
That would
'Cause
fucking
you're
How's
hurt.
she looking?
Mm-hmm.
Not great, but not dead either.
Like, I like the idea that there's a javelin literally through her goddamn arm.
She's mostly dead, if not.
Okay.
You know, she's
I
bleeding.
will go ahead
Arterial
and
blood.
attack her.
Okay.
That is a 23.
No, the javelin's still
Hits.
holding the blood in mostly. Yank it out.
That is a 6 damage.
You jump up and slit her throat. So she drops.
All right.
She's had a really shitty last 10 seconds of life.
Right on.
Like, out of nowhere, fucking
Dropping
javelin.
a key point for
Okay.
flurry of blows. Beelining to... what are the other two doing?
One woman was simply holding the boat. The other woman was at a workstation.
Okay.
I don't understand why there's a boat.
Workstation.
I don't either.
She's getting one.
Okay.
Ooh, that is 10.
Misses.
Okay, and... I'm counting it. That's 24.
I can see the surface of it.
24.
Hits.
Sha. That is 7 damage.
She's bleeding out but still alive.
Ding.
Troy, you're not feeling great, bud. Yeah. What would you like to do?
Well,
You don't really
I
see
didn't
what's
get. I didn't get much choice of what I could do earlier. I didn't think I could do anything.
I mean, you're just starting to hallucinate and get sleepy.
Right. I would have pulled myself out of the water before.
Yeah, that can be your action this turn. The other things happened at the same time. It's all simultaneous. So
Right. I never really got mine though.
yeah, it's because you failed your roll.
Go get the coin.
No, you assumed what I was doing.
You went in the water.
Just touching the water makes you hallucinate.
No, you went in the water.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
The failed con save, I think.
The
makes you
failed con
hallucinate.
save is what made you hallucinate.
I understand that.
Okay.
What initiates the con save?
Being in the water.
Being in the water.
Okay, so I'm trying
That
to get.
is-
So just touching the water.
Yeah,
poisonous.
it's filled with poison.
Okay.
Yeah. If you would like to move and pull yourself out of the water, I'll let you do that, and that'll be your action for the round.
Yeah, I would put myself up into one of those, the nearest pillar.
Just you can choose one of the 4. I don't care which one you want.
It would be just the closest one to on the right.
So my right, or this one.
So like right here.
Okay. Yeah, you're on a pillar. No problem. You see a dead woman with a javelin in her and a cat scratch across her throat. Is there anything else you would like to do from where you're sitting?
So am I poisoned?
Is it technically poisoned? It's a fair question. What is the condition? Yeah, well, yeah, you're poisoned. Essentially.
Okay.
Physician, heal thyself.
Well, technically I can't yet. If my action was to pull myself out.
Gotcha. Cool. If you have nothing
Hold
further,
on, I didn't
then-
say that.
Not so many words.
Yeah, I'm not going to do anything else. It's not. I don't think it's worth spinning spell.
All right, Cody.
I'm gonna work my way walking around one of the little thingies to go to the other one.
Yeah, I mean, it just takes all your movement to get there.
That's fine. Am I within 30 feet of a woman I haven't pierced yet? I was gonna say penetrated, but I feel like it's a bit much.
Which direction did you go?
We are the Rancor's brothel.
I know. It's like
Apropos.
it is, but it just felt dirty as I was like conceptually saying it.
Feels weird when you say it, right? Which direction did you go, right or
You're
left?
soft. That means 2 things.
Pushing rope. Whichever one is more conducive to getting a 30-foot throw is which way I'm going.
Then you would probably have to go to the right to be able to see the other 2 better.
Sure. So I would go that way.
You can see.
Am I within 30 feet
Yeah.
of one of the others?
Yeah, you're good.
Hurling a javelin.
Javelin.
Oh, that's a 23 to hit that lady with a javelin.
Hits.
You're throwing a tiny pig?
You hitting the boat or the worker?
Whichever one was 30 feet.
Boat.
That'd be 8 points of damage.
She's on a boat.
Right through her chest.
If this were a game of numbers, she'd be just nearly dead. Anything else?
So don't we have 2 nearly dead?
Yeah, 2 nearly dead. Like, Flynn will probably own them on his next turn, theoretically. If he spends a key point. Alex.
Alex, you're still on the original side.
I walk to the edge of the platform and fire my crossbow at... Who's contested? Who's within range of...
Boat
one.
lady
Either one.
lady doesn't potentially hit Flynn. Other lady could shoot the cat, so your choice.
Either one. Your
Both
crossbow
are-
can hit both of them.
Got it. Let's not kill the cat today.
Coward.
Do you have
He
enough
has my
lives?
bag of holding on his back.
That's true.
When we get it back.
Yeah, that is true. Think about that later. Does a 15 hit?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Excellent. 4 points of damage.
She did.
She did.
Good.
Put it through her left eye. Brunson is a dog, though.
Fantastic.
Jesus Christ.
So fucking annoying.
He is.
So annoying.
Side question: how much are those crystals that we keep finding everywhere worth anyway? Are they like just amethyst, basically?
Yeah, it's not a precious stone.
Blast. You got one person left, I think.
Yeah, I actually get to take a turn. I'll swing at the cat. Why not?
Come on over here.
Action surge.
Does a 16 hit the cat?
Nope.
Then she misses. It goes back to the cat.
He retaliates.
Boom, baby.
Oof. 10.
Just misses.
Bonus action, sweating with the other hand. Yeah. Ooh. 25.
Hits.
Boom, baby.
5 damage.
Kills.
Schlick.
3 dead women.
Uh-oh. I've heard this joke.
That's how the joke ends. They're dead.
Oh.
There's no punchline. They're all dead. It's not funny. Why did you laugh?
Don't you take my fun from me.
Why did you laugh?
Rick?
Jeez. We're all getting canceled. Thanks, Flynn. You have 3 dead female cultists, each one wearing a silver amulet.
Mark that.
You're basically out of
total.
You're basically out of combat. The bucket drops down again, soaks up water, gets rolled back up.
Should probably stop that.
The barrel was closed when it fell in the water, right?
The 3 of you kind of look over and see your fish friend kind of looking at his own hands and zoning out quite a bit.
I'm free of poison.
And then clears himself up.
Should you get that barrel out of there? I like to imagine it's like an oil barrel, just like
Glub, glub, glub.
glub.
Oh no, it's at this point. It's at the bottom. It's 50 feet down.
What kind of barrel is it?
Like a wooden.
Then why isn't it floating?
I don't know.
There's air in there. They've been dumping water out of it.
Fine, it floats.
If it's an empty barrel, it would
I don't
float.
give it. It's not empty.
It's not empty, but it still floats because there's less fluid in it than its surroundings.
Sure,
We should get that
Physics.
barrel out, probably.
it is floating in there. You can drag it, and you can drag it out of there. It's no longer leaking. The spigot is closed, but yeah.
I, unlike most of the people at the table, do not have an arts degree. I have a science degree.
No, you're
You shut up with your smarts.
dick.
I will recover my javelins.
You got your javelins. You can pull the barrel out. You're all now, I assume, all on the same side where the 3 dead women are standing or laying.
I want to
They're
check.
standing. Get them.
There's death if you want to eat them. Fresh
I
death.
haven't dead long enough.
Fresh death.
I kind of want to check out the work table.
Yeah, it does appear as though she was taking ingredients and mixing and creating more elixirs in smaller vials.
So nothing useful. Got it.
Depends on how you use it.
And they're alternatively dumping some of it into the water.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Don't look at me. I'm just here to kill things.
I know, but purified food and drink doesn't. It's only a 5-foot radius
I
sphere.
don't think you can do a 50-foot, massive multi-gallon well.
You can. Just gonna take a while.
It's going to take a long while.
I mean, we could cast it as a ritual.
I mean, it would take a while, but you could do it.
This is one of the times where I think a formula spell could be useful.
Okay.
None of you took spells as formulas. It's part of the core book for this campaign. The Cthulhu core book.
Like baby formula?
No, it's
Formula 1?
formulas. Instead of calling them rituals, they're called formulas. They're just more in-depth ritual spells.
Formulae?
Perhaps.
Is that a
Either way,
feat?
It's French for formula.
they're in fairness, a lot of them are mythos-based spells, but like you can summon. Pretty sure you can summon Byakhee and some other shit.
God.
It's pretty fucked up, and you don't have to be a spellcaster to take them.
No, we
You
just
just
yell
have
up
to
the
take
hole,
the time to
"Oi,
learn
stop
them."
using this well.
You just cut the rope.
Yeah. Next time the bucket comes down, just yank on the rope.
Yeah, you guys are on the other side. There's a door behind you.
Where's the boat go?
Yeah, I don't understand what the boat was for. You kept
It's
saying
shit.
boat.
Yeah. Looking at it, the boat appears to have a rope attached to it that is attached to the other side, as if you could just get in the boat and safely travel to the opposite doorway without getting in the water.
It's a ferry.
It is a ferry, yeah. But it is actually sitting there, like on the concrete or brick.
Were there doorways on the other two?
Nope, those are just dead ends. The only two doorways are the ones you came from, and the one right behind you.
Should we go forward? We still missed 2 doors back.
I say let's go forward at least another
Alright.
and see where we're at.
Maybe see if somebody has a key at some point.
This appears to lead to a door. It kind of just curves. It's not very long, maybe 30 feet. Curves pretty much dead south and ends at a dead end where there's a door. Wooden door.
Flynn?
Check the door.
Unlocked.
Stealth.
This appears to be a pantry.
Maybe not stealth.
Stealthily raid the pantry. Any Funyuns?
Oh, sorry. Let me slightly backtrack. Each one of them had a amulet. One of them has a purse of 35 gold.
Nice.
And unless you're able to dive down into the bottom, you don't get anything else because there are toxins in the water. Yeah. So you come to a door. You open it up, and it looks like the inside of a pantry. It's not large, but there are clearly foodstuffs on your left and right, and a door directly in front of you. And you do hear some voices on the other side of that door. Male voices. Kind of talking, laughing.
Pressure plate.
Smells like
Teen Spirit?
smells like smoke. Smells as if something has been burnt.
Shroom smoke?
No, wood smoke.
Are we going up in elevation at all? Like, are we going back up to the surface here?
Perhaps a little. Flynn, you're at the door. What would you like to do? You're in the pantry.
I'm in the pantry.
Hmm?
There's a door out of the pantry.
Correct.
Is the stuff in the pantry fresh?
Yeah.
I mean, like, is it? I'm playing a lot of Fallout. So is the food in the pantry like?
It's edible.
Okay.
It's mostly spices, dried goods,
Okay, so it's not.
maybe some pickled things in jars, perhaps.
How hard did the door open into this? Does this feel like it's a door that is used frequently?
Somewhat frequently. It was maybe slightly stuck, little push, opens, no problem. Frequently enough that it wasn't locked and you had no trouble really opening it at all. Maybe dragged on the ground just a tad.
I look at the cat and put my head to the door and then shrug.
Stealth.
Okay.
No, I just kicked the door off the hinges, but we can do it your way.
It's fine.
22.
Okay. You're opening the door quietly.
Yeah.
This appears to be the kitchen where the old woman died before the fire hit in the boarding house.
Oh.
We got our house back.
Holy shit. That's our house.
You do see the charred remains of parts of the boarding house that were set on fire, and you clearly recognize the kitchen where you were once.
So where are the
standing.
voices coming from?
Guards. It appears that there are guards kind of walking and patrolling through here.
Hey.
Get
out of our fucking house. Freeloaders.
Hey.
Yeah. All right. We have a secret passage down to a cult house. Cool.
So the cult house goes under the crack den, the cult house goes under the church, and the cult house goes under the boarding house, right? Those are the 3 exits to the city we found thus far.
Yeah.
Correct.
And it clearly goes under some sort of well.
Yeah. That is very close to our house. Right?
Have we made any friends with, actual priests?
The house
big
the
happy
house
priest?
was in a
That one
slummy.
dude.
Yeah, there's one guy at the church. We don't think. I mean, we haven't been led to believe he's part of the cult.
Can we send for a messenger to purify the well?
I mean, it's possible.
The guards are right
Yeah.
outside.
The guard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not exactly the talky person, but I feel like that is a message we could communicate to signal.
So yeah, you want to grab one of the guards then? And
I'm a
talk to him?
cat.
One of you who speaks to humans.
I'm a ghoul.
I'm
A Paladin.
None of you are human. I get it.
Do we want to do that?
I mean, if you talk about the most good for the most number of people are actively drinking from that well, so.
Yeah.
And they're basically getting a whole bunch of people addicted constantly.
Okay, yeah. I will... Yeah, slowly, try to get the attention of the guards and...
That's fine.
Okay.
You can, yeah.
Yeah, let them know, hey, this leads to the well that is being poisoned.
Oh, that's interesting.
Just send to whoever we think can fix it.
Can we get a priest or somebody to come help bless / clear this water up?
Yeah, I mean, we'll do what we can. We'll contact the arbiter. We'll see what we can do. That's it's news to us.
Well, the well is poisoned. You should probably cordon it off until it's clear.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what we can do.
Not to tell you your job or anything.
I mean, you guys, that boarding house and was in kind of a slummy area. It's actually known as Dredgetown.
Nat 20 on insight. Is he bullshitting? Like, does he seem? Do I get the sense that he was previously aware?
He's never been aware. Yeah,
Okay.
He's clearly not aware. He will contact his higher ups and see what can be done. Needs to be done.
I mean, we can hang out for a little bit.
In the meantime, they can
I just
kind of board him out.
secret culty guard guy maybe.
Yeah, fair.
So
I mean, we can hang out and wait for the results. You know what I mean? Right. Like, is anybody injured? Like,
no one seems injured.
We could rest. We could make a meal. Like, we could.
That is true. If you guys need to, you can take a 10-minute if you need to get any health back for anything. I don't
Mechanically, we may not need to, but we could just for narrative convenience sake. You know what I mean?
I think for everybody, it's an 8-hour rest for spell slots. So, if I'm not mistaken.
Short rest gives me my key point back.
If I take a long rest, I can rearrange my spells.
That's true. It would be 8 hours. I mean, you do kind of realize that it's a little darker out. Quite a bit darker out than it used to be. I mean, you've probably kind of lost track of time down in these caverns, and you realize it's evening. It's later than it was for sure.
So you want to just call it a night and venture back out in the morning?
Let's see when the priest gets here. Let's see. Like, I don't need 8 hours of sleep in order to necessarily I think I'm good on hit points. I don't have any key points to spend. I don't think I've used any rages. So.
I mean, I've expended all of my lay on hands, and I can only get that back with a long rest.
Well, go to get something to eat and go to bed upstairs. We could bring the priest in here and say, hey, purify this, and we could sleep overnight.
Purify this.
Yeah. And I can get some more applicable spells for the dungeon. Like, if I rearrange, instead of guidance, I can get light.
There we go.
Yeah, if you're going to rearrange your spells, start thinking about it.
Yeah. Well, if I rearrange, I do get access to purify food and water. Expeditious retreat.
I have that.
Featherfall.
You don't have to. I mean, I guess it would help. I mean, it could help to have that doubled up, but it's not going to help to purify the well.
Not to the metagame, but something probably terrible is going to happen when we go through that door. So I'd be prepared for some fucky-wucky going to the Dreamlands bullshit.
You guys can rest here if you want. That's fine. I have no problem with that.
We already decided we were going to.
You can get your spell slots back, get your health back. If you lost any, you're no longer under the influences of the potion.
We level up.
Not quite. There was a northerly passage from that pit room, and then there was the one stone door that you guys didn't check out. If you would like to go back down. Oh no!
So
over the time that you guys were taking your breaks and waiting, someone would have come down. They would have blocked off basically any use of the well so that it can be purified. So they have done their due diligence.
We would also probably send a missive to our patron. The fuck is that guy's name?
The king?
King Brunor.
Atrax?
Like
I don't know. King Aesop's Fables. I don't remember what he is. The guy paying me.
It's Atrax.
Atrax sounds like an antidepressant.
King Bruno, maybe?
Yeah, Battlehammer.
Sounds a lot like Atrax, I think. It's pretty close. It's like the next letter of the alphabet, at least.
King Bruner Battlehammer. No.
Bruner.
We would send him a message of all the cool shit we've been doing and how we've been saving his city, and he should buy us all kinds of cool magic weapons.
Sure. You may do so. Next morning, would you like to finish the caverns? Or do you want to go
it's
anywhere
just
else?
where he's reorganizing his spells. Give him a second here.
Yeah, sorry, take your time.
No, go ahead. I can do this on the run.
That's
I'll
also
keep
true.
you listening. So, if you guys are ready to move on, I'm good too.
How far back do you want to go? Do you just want to go back to the cavern and go north? Or do you want to go all the way back to that stone door?
We're going to wait for the Alice in Wonderland door for very last.
Okay.
We've already decided that.
Yeah.
So then you go back to the pit room and then head north.
Yes.
Yes.
There is, not terribly far down, another door to your, another corridor to your right, as well as a continuation north.
Jesus Christ. We take the branching path, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Dave designed this. And there's another one.
A stout wooden door
Stout.
stands at the end of this room, at the end of this hall.
For a lager door.
A whiskey door. Think a lager door. Thanks.
What are you rolling?
I just wanted to roll. Nosy.
Flynn's just rolling
18
dice.
stealth. Scream.
And yellow.
Oh.
18 yellow on stealth.
Damn.
It was all yellow, but you did open the door. This appears to be a basement of some kind. There are all kinds of alchemical ingredients.
I bet it's the basement of that fucking alchemy shop.
Weren't we supposed to stake that out?
Yeah. But wait, they were going to meet with... Were the cultists
You
coming
had that guy
there?
arrested.
We were still going to pretend to be him.
It's like 2 years ago.
You had the alchemist arrested for working with the cult.
You realize, like, Flynn, I think you're finally getting, like... Because, like, you get to be an adult and you start to forget things, but then you have a kid and you start to forget things, and
yeah.
it's like...
It's...
God, I am dumb.
No, but there
Yeah.
was a meet set up between him and the cultists.
Yeah.
But you had him arrested.
Okay.
Yeah, but we were going to dress
There's still
up
a
as him or
meeting.
something.
Yeah, we had a plan.
Sure.
I think I remember talking about
That
a
happened
cat and a cow.
A long time ago, before you guys got back here.
But that's where we are, right?
You seem to be inside the basement of the alchemy shop,
Okay.
yes. That has appeared.
I mean,
correct.
meetups are pretty convenient if the basement is connected to their hideout. So.
Well, if we are back at the alchemist shop, I say we raid it.
It appears as though the walls here of the basement are covered in hanging bundles of dried Zothian fungus.
Oh.
There's also a table in the middle with a large mortar and pestle, and a ladder that leads up to a trapdoor.
Check the trap door. We're back in the shop, right?
You are in the shop.
All right.
The drop door.
Back out and straight.
Yep.
Okay, back out and north. You're walking, you come to what appears to be the backside of what one would assume is a secret door, as there is no handle, but you can clearly tell that this is a doorway, somewhat coffin-shaped.
Oh. Wait.
The crypt.
Yeah.
So we've walked in a complete circle then?
You have made a complete circle.
All right.
Very lengthy,
All right.
multi-day circle.
So, the Alice in Wonderland door, try to find a key, go to the other door.
All we've got is the arcane lock and the Alice in Wonderland door. That's it.
These are true statements.
We could have brought somebody to pick the
Yeah.
arcane lock.
Do we... I mean,
The Alice in Wonderland door is the cool door. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like...
the arcane door can have magical weapons to aid us on our quest.
Yeah.
That is true.
It never does.
So
It
could the
never
Alice in
does.
Wonderland door in fairness.
Your magical items that will help you on your quest is always in another castle, Troy. It's a red herring.
Princess
it's
is
a
in
MacGuffin.
another castle. So then are you going to the Alice in Wonderland door that has the green paint on it that says everything ends/begins here?
Yeah. We get the metaphor. We understand.
That was...
We're gonna have some absinthe. Don't eat the worm. Yeah.
What is a metaphor?
Comes after a meta 3, but before a meta 5.
Thanks.
I still feel like we found that key, but he forgot.
An arcane lock theoretically needs a spell to open it, so...
So then are you opening or attempting to open?
I kick it in.
It opens. Easily. No problem. Not locked.
We all get sucked into the black void.
You find yourselves in a cool, vaulted cellar.
This place is pretty cool.
The only other exit from here is a stone stairwell at the far end leading up. Barrels of wine and ale, all labeled with red paint and stamped with a wax seal, are lined up against the walls.
What kind of wax seal?
A royal wax seal.
Uh-oh.
Like a royal crown? Or
A
like an RC Cola?
crest.
Yeah, but is this King
It's the
Ajax?
It's the same crest that is on your paper that says you are allowed to interview anyone you want to interview. This appears to be Atrax's crest.
Uh-oh.
And as you guys kind of look around, the trapdoor at the stairwell opens up, and a servant walks down and kind of goes, "Oh, hello. Can I help you?"
Throw a javelin.
This appears to be perhaps a middle-aged man, clearly in servant's clothing.
I will walk over. Cyrus will walk over and grab him by his lapel and lift him off the floor.
Okay. He is shaking.
Where are we?
Below the palace. Where did you come from?
Who are you?
Yeah, I knew you were going to ask that and I forgot his name. I think it's Thomas.
My name's NPC.
No, there is actually I think it's like Master of Wine and Ale or something. He actually has a name.
Formerly NPC.
Odd question. That guy who ran away from us under the church, did we ever find him, or did he just
Oh, yeah, more than likely, yeah.
disappear?
Yeah, no, I think we found he was when we encountered like the group of chanting folks.
Oh, okay.
He was with them.
I wasn't sure if he bolted after that as well, or
No.
if we killed him yet.
I'm pretty sure we took care of him.
Got it. I was hoping we didn't have any loose ends like that running around.
But now
fuck
we've
is
got
this
a
guy's
new
name?
loose end to tie.
Yeah, shove him in a barrel. He'll thank us later.
Drowns.
He died happy. He died the way he lived, by drink.
So this was not a secret door. This was just a door leading into...
No, like if you close the door behind you, you'd never know it was there.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, it is a secret door.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got another question for him, but I thought Lucas was going to have the name pretty
I
quickly.
do. He's fucker's got a name, and I just can't find it.
Just make up a name.
I'm gonna call him Thomas.
Fucker.
Thomas.
Father Thomas.
I won't keep doing the voice because I'm sure A, it's going to be irritating to edit, and B, it's going to kill my throat eventually. And it's only really fun in like really short bits. Cyrus will ask him, what do you do?
Those 4 words. Careful. You're stretching your...
I fetch the wine and ale for King Atrax.
I will point to the barrels.
You buy these.
We make
You
wine.
know them.
Yes.
Which ones aren't yours?
And I throw them towards the barrels.
He kind of scours over all of them. They're all ours.
Look again.
And he thoroughly checks each and every seal. None of them have been opened. So he says these are wines, these are whites, these are reds, these are ales.
Are these casks or these bottles?
It's mostly casks, maybe some bottles.
Okay, because I would be pointing towards the casks.
Yeah, they
all wouldn't be fucking with them in the bottles.
They're all sealed, no seals broken, none have been tapped.
Who else gets the wine?
Guests at parties, perhaps?
Where does the wine come from?
Oh, we have a vineyard. We make the wine here.
And only the royal family drinks of. I mean, you don't outsource this wine anywhere. It stays in house.
Correct. Yes. Would you like to speak to the king? He's just upstairs.
I'll pull out the writ and be like, we're here on business for the king.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah.
As I've still got
please.
I've still got him at arm's length. I'll look at the artificer and the cat.
You look.
And I nod towards the barrels again.
Inspect the barrels. Look for any weaknesses, signs that they've been tampered with.
Loose seals. Because what I would do if you want to fuck with the king is clearly come in and screw with his wine.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Now, taking a thorough 20, you guys find nothing amiss. These are clearly casks and bottles of the local wine or ale or what other drink may be down there. Nothing strange. Nothing appears to be tampered with.
So if they are fucked with, they're fucked with at the source.
Or whatever one's most recently been fucked with has already been served, which is why I was wondering who else the fuck comes down here besides Pill on his pants Thomas.
I'm happy to fetch the king, or I can bring you to him. Perhaps you
I'd
have
love to watch that conversation.
King,
we need you in the cellar.
He kind of points to your gestures towards the scroll that you showed him with the writ, and clearly you are working for him. Perhaps you have news.
Show me.
We have news. Yes.
Yes. No. Yes. This way.
I'm still holding him though.
You said you threw him.
I know. I'm picking him back up.
All right.
Helping him up and then continuing to hold.
This way. Carry me this way.
He needs something to occupy his hands. Less likely to choke somebody.
Up the stairs, up the trapdoor.
Miming walking.
Yeah.
You know how when you grab a child and you scoop under one arm and then across the chest and over the other arm and kind of just sidearm sling him? Cyrus isn't taking no fucks. I'm just banging doors open because, like I said, at this point, my thought is that whatever the poison cask is has already been set out. It may not be the most intelligent of interpretations, but Cyrus is a man of action.
See, my thought went sort of the other direction. Is maybe the king, but is somebody in the royal family?
Well, that's why I wanted to ask. Thomas didn't immediately attack us.
Right.
And Thomas doesn't seem untrustworthy thus far. So who the fuck else comes down here?
I would imagine this is not necessarily a locked or guarded area.
Maybe. I don't know.
And a cult doesn't dig a tunnel and place a door to the basement of the king's cellar without doing something about it. There's some fuckery afoot.
You guys may ascend into the kitchen. You see maids and cooks doing
Just
their duties.
Poor Thomas, the porter of wines, under my arm.
What's going on? Is everyone all right?
I hope there's a lamb shank or something cooking, and I just rip a whole haunch of it off and eat it in the other hand while I'm slinging Thomas.
Sure. Did you want that cooked?
Delicious.
Sure. Raw it is. And she just throws another one on. No, you guys...
Goddamn Brazilian steakhouse in here.
You guys will find your way into the palace. A couple of guards will guide you to the king.
Perfect.
Thank you all for listening. The Big Sleep was written by Sandy Petersen and Jonah Baumgars. Music by Ian Shannon. You can find us online at rancorsbrothel.com or join in the conversation on Facebook at Fans of the Rancor's Brothel.